You know, I'm having to raise my son as a single mom. And I've heard a lot of the commentary about the damages single moms do. And the mistakes that women make in choosing men, and how it's the woman's fault because she chose a bad quality man. But I think women do not get any real training in learning how to identify men's red flags. We aren't taught how to pick a good partner. And what I mean by a good partner is someone that they have healthy relationships with their families. They're an adult. They work and hold a job and bring in a solid income, and they're responsible and they're reliable and they're considerate and they're kind and honest and loyal, and they help out with the housework. They don't expect the woman to do all of it and expect to sit on their butts and treat the woman like her only value is to do work around the house and to cook for him and to treat her like she's his servant. We aren't taught how to pick a man, a good quality one. We go to school and we're taught maybe one or two of the red flags, but not really. We really don't get very solid lessons in how to pick somebody and how to recognize signs that a guy's going to be abusive. We don't get a visual firsthand up front of us, like role played right in front of us, so that we see, hey, this is how this guy's talking to us. Now let's put the person in front of us talking and pretend this is how they're talking to us. And we don't get training to go on hypothetical dates to get training. We go on real ones where we don't recognize the red flags right in front of us, and the person's rushing us to get into a relationship, and we don't see that that's what they're doing. And then told, hey, this is a red flag. And worse, we not only don't get any real training, but women don't listen to their instincts when their intuition tells them something's off about the guy or the situation with the guy. And women like me learn not to trust our instincts. I ignored mine when mine told me that something was wrong about the guys that I was dating or was involved with. I ignored some pretty massive red flags. And so yeah, we don't necessarily get taught red flags and how to notice them. You know, you might have to do an online search or buy this book or whatever. You know, there were red flags with my husband. He wasn't paying the bills to keep the roof over my head. Months went by and none of the bills were getting paid, and I tried talking to him about it and it just wasn't happening. So, and that's just one red flag, you know. But the thing is, you know, he had a full-time job and he wasn't paying the bills. You know, I was had to make excuses to his parents about why the bills weren't being paid. And the thing is, that is a red flag. If you have to constantly make excuses for why that person's not stepping it up or why they're not there, then something's wrong. And more to the point, I was having to make excuses to his parents for why he wasn't stepping it up. Meanwhile, he was letting his parents pick on me when he wasn't stepping it up to do the housework, to help out. I was having to do the housework. He wasn't helping out with it. And then I got criticized when I couldn't keep up and I was trying to deal with kiddo who was making a mess and him who was making messes. So, you know, in typical women's rules seem to say that should be a woman's place is in the home to clean the home. But you know what? Why are women leaving husbands, the divorce rate is at 50% now, and women are initiating divorces. Well, now I get why women are initiating divorces. No shit. We're sick of being treated like we should be a manservant and a maid while we're getting criticized by the parents of the guy because he's not stepping it up. That gets tiresome. No shit.